Okay, so in this video I'm going to do a wrist elastic wrap, an elbow elastic wrap, and then a shoulder elastic wrap. So for the wrist I have 3-inch, for the elbow I have a 4-inch single, and then for the shoulder I have a 4-inch double. And as always I have my white tape to lock them in once I'm done. So I'm going to start with the wrist. She's going to have her hand probably face down in a nice relaxed position. And I'm going to start here on the back of her hand. Go through the webbing. I'm gonna come up around, put my dog ear in. Then I'm gonna start my figure eights. And this is the bulk of this tape, this wrapping is just figure eights. There's two, pulling out quite a bit of tension here because if it is swollen, we're wanting to push all that tension up, so I'm gonna release a little bit of tension as I move proximally. And if you want, you can also put a compression pad in here, wherever you have a lot of swelling that you're trying to push out. Now as I move up the lower arm, I'm gonna relax a little bit of that tension, and then by the end of it, I'm just laying it on. I'm gonna fold this back a little bit so that the athlete has easier access to it when they're trying to take it off. I'm just gonna tape it on or secure it with a strip of white tape. Now for the elbow, I'm gonna start right about here where I ended this wrist wrap, kind of below the muscle bellies of the forearm. And so I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing. I'm gonna go once around, put my dog ear in. And as I'm down here, I wanna pull out quite a bit of tension. And I'm going to do figure eight motion so you can see my X's as I'm going up. And again on this one you could put a compression pad there if you want. I'm going to do a couple figure eights around the elbow. And then as I finish up around the lower arm, I'm kind of just laying that on because again, if we have a lot of swelling around here, I'm going to want to be pushing it from distal to proximal. I'm going to have her hold it and secure it with a strip of white tape. And there's the elbow elastic wrap. Now we're going to do the shoulder spica or shoulder elastic wrap. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right about here wherever I finish. I'm going to bisect the upper arm, meaning I'm going to start about halfway, and just similar to what I've been doing, I'm going to go up the upper arm, and this is more of a wrap for support. And once I get here up the upper arm, I'm going to go around the body. And then just repeating once around the arm, once around the body. I can layer that up a little bit if I want to. And this wrap is also going to help support this AC joint up here a lot. It's going to help hold it together, help offer some compression on it. And I'm finally going to come here and go a couple more around the lower, or around the upper arm. I had 3 spicas in there. And then I'm just finishing around the upper arm, and I'm going to secure it with a couple pieces of white tape. That's not the best position to secure it. It might be tough for the athlete to reach to take it off. Normally you'd want to fold it back or maybe pull out just a little more tension to get it up here on the front. But that was the wrist, elbow, and shoulder elastic wraps.